Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Business Standard newspaper headline. So, first of all, government said to pay out rupees 4,000 crore under PLI by March end. Next, Finance Ministry contemplating proposals to benefit middle class. Next, global pension funds cut back India bets in 2022. Next, Adani may choose Hindenburg for Malafied report. Next, brokerages press shift key on T plus one settlement. Next, Maruti to launch 6 EVs by FY30, first in FY24. Next, wheat prices may soften by rupees 4 to 6 a kg. Next, silver lining imports at a record 9,450 tons. Next, setting benchmarks top 10 diversified equity funds. Next, women power on display on 74th Republic Day. Next, Google commits to complying with the rules, says EU. Next, Tesla logs record profit, warns of uncertainties. Next, IBM SAP to cut thousands of jobs amid tech layoffs. Next, distributors gain as direct mutual fund platforms lose steam. On page number 4, in companies section under that, accounting practices at startups come under screener. Next, India highlight of a growth story, Nokia CEO. Next, US drugs regulator to probe tainted cough syrups. Next, DLF sales bookings rise 45% to rupees 6,599 crore in April December. Next, Vertex Tata Chemicals Europe sign deal on low carbon H2. Next, Maruti spending orders rise to around 4,05,000 units in Jan. Next, government subsidy halt pushes OEMs to drive EV prices up. Next, Maruti to roll out its first EV next fiscal 5 more by FY30. Next, Gen Z 25 plus find no common ground in app consumption. On page number 5 in companies section under that, Bharat Bio rolls out India's first intra-nasal COVID vax. Next, Adani may squeeze Hindenburg for mischievous malfied report. Next, Adani eyes petrochem projects in Azerbaijan. Next, India made 4G 5G tech stacks may go global during G20 meet. Next, PF deals in Asia Pacific fall in 2022. On page number 6 in economy and public affairs section under that, budget 2023-24 behind the scene meet the FM's crack squad. Next, spoofs for middle class, ATC limit hike on cards. Next, center may boost startup ecosystem. Next, hospitality sector 6 infra status. Next, ICEA calls for rationalization of duties on parts. Next, Chhattisgarh to give monthly allowance to unemployed. Next, Singapore will strongly support India's G20 priorities. Next, IGL quarter 3 profit declines 11% on holding CNG piped gas prices. Next, private banks net profit grew 31.7% in December quarter. On page number 8 in economy and public affairs section under that, wheat prices may soften by rupees 4 to 6 a kg. Next, Axis Bank in talks to issue rupees 5,000 crore 10-year infra bonds. Next, Kerala government screens BBC doc at beach for public. Next, Delhi major standoff, AEP moves Supreme Court 6 timely polls. Next, pricey reinsurance amid global crisis seen a costly affair for Indian insurers. Next, on page number 9 in take 2 section under that, startups beyond the founders. Next, sign up for security. Bhar OS promise to OEMs organization. Next, expect marginal growth in demand range bond still prices in 2023. Next, Russian oil exports to India may hit new highs. On page number 10 in world section under that, Google said to comply with rules, says EU. Next, Pakistan currency sinks 2.7% to all-time low. Next, Kiwi 6 F-16S after winning battle for tanks. Next, at 2.9%, US GDP growth beats street in quarter 4. Next, 2 years on Trump back on FB. Next, ex-student gets 8-year jail in US for spying for China. Next, Renault Nissan packed reboot will kick off with 5 projects. Next, Tesla locks record profit, warns of uncertainties. Next, Lexus chief to take over Toyota has founder's grandson quits. On page number 11 in opinion section under that, operating rules. Next, chink in the Indo-Pakistan ice. Next, RSS warms eye view. Next, an illusion that divides. Next, tech layoffs. It's business, not personal. Next, on page number 12 in the smart investor section under that, silver lining imports at record 9,450 tons. Next, brokerages press shift key on T+1. Next, NYSE mayhem traced to an employee. Next, weak exports remain overhang in near term for Bajaj Auto. Next, high frequency traders should be uh, cost conscious. Next, read through brokerage reports carefully, don't blindly rely on them. Next, on page number 13 in stability section in that, setting benchmarks top 10 diversified equity mutual funds. Then it comes to page number 14 in that, biggest Bollywood opener Pathan makes rupees 55 crore on day first. Next, Lockheed Martin mulls F-16 boost for Ukraine. Next, some sees it has a correction for growing wealth inequality. Next, content rate flagging by PIB agency in draft, IT rules only for online platforms minister. Next, corporate India's new mantra for employees on leave, do not disturb. Next, that much for today. Thanks for watching and make a good day.